Brian Wilson was born on June 20th, 1942 in Inglewood, California. He was a singer, a musician, a producer, and one of the best songwriters to ever live. I'd say the word genius is appropriate to describe him. He was a founding member of the legendary Beach Boys. His brothers Carl and Dennis were also in the band, along with his cousin Mike Love, with songs such as Surfin' USA, God Only Knows, Help Me Rhonda, California Girls, Good Vibrations, Wouldn't It Be Nice, Fun Fun Fun, and I Get Around, etc. It's no wonder he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1988. What was your favorite song by them? He was given the Kennedy Center Honors in 2007. What bigger compliment can one receive? He influenced the Beatles with the 1966 album called Pet Sounds. He quit touring with the Beach Boys in 1964 after suffering a nervous breakdown. He continued writing, producing, and recording with the band. His struggles with mental illness are common knowledge at this point. He lived through years of mental and physical abuse from his father. He became very reclusive in the 70s. He gained weight and his drug and alcohol abuse got worse. He put a big sandbox in the middle of his living room with a piano in it and didn't leave his house for 2 years. He suffered a drug overdose in 1982. He had a creative and business partnership with a psychologist named Eugene Landy in the 80s. He was controlling and overbearing with Brian. He once said, "I influence all of his thinking. I'm practically a member of the band." Luckily, Brian was able to sever ties with Eugene. Dr. Landy lost his professional license in 1989. Brian released 2 memoirs, one in 1991 and another in 2016. He also had significant hearing loss in his right ear. He said it was from when his father hit him in the ear with a piece of wood. I saw Brian in concert in the year 2016.
We're now going to do the Pet Sounds album.
All in his music, Brian Wilson.
I was front row center. You have no idea how powerful it is to be so close to him as he sang God Only Knows. I paid $500 to meet him also. He signed the sheet music for God Only Knows and a poster. I grew up on the Beach Boys, and when I listen to them, I think about my mom, who loved them. Brian retired from touring in 2022. He was diagnosed with dementia in 2024. His beloved wife Melinda died that year. He was married twice and had 7 children. 5 were adopted, and his 2 biological children also had a singing career in the group called Wilson Phillips. At the time of his death, the reason was not disclosed, but dementia probably had something to do with it. Sean Lennon, John Lennon's son, said Brian was our American Mozart. He was 82 years old. Carl Wilson was born on December 21st, 1946 in Hawthorne, California. He is most well known for being the lead guitar player in the Beach Boys. He was also a backup singer, but sang lead on one of my favorite songs of all time, God Only Knows. Oh yeah, don't forget about his vocals on Good Vibrations. Carl also produced some of the Beach Boys albums. He was the youngest of the 3 brothers in the band. He started taking guitar lessons at age 12. The Beach Boys were founded in 1961. Everyone knows their stellar career and all of the hits they had. When Brian Wilson retired from touring in 1965, Carl took over as the musical director on stage. He recorded a couple of solo albums in the early 80s. He was married twice and had 2 sons. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1988. He started smoking cigarettes in his teens. In 1997, he was diagnosed with lung cancer. In February of 1998, he died at the age of 51. Dennis Wilson was born on December 4th, 1944 in Inglewood, California. He is known for being the drummer and co-founder of the legendary Beach Boys. Out of the 3 brothers in the band, he was the middle one. He was the only surfer in the band. He considered himself the black sheep of the family. Sometimes he was replaced in the studio by drummer Hal Blaine, who was more reliable. He struggled with drugs and alcohol. He was known for having an association with the Manson family. He dated Christine McVie from Fleetwood Mac for 3 years. In 1977, he released a solo album called Pacific Ocean Blue. It sold over 200,000 copies. He started using heroin in 1978, and this created problems within the band. He entered rehab for his chronic alcoholism several times, but he never completed a program. Dennis was a notorious womanizer. He married 4 women and had 4 kids. Before his death, he was homeless, living with friends. He died in 1983 from drowning after drinking all day. He was 39 years old.